should know what is input control, what is button control, how to place that. So these type of concepts are very mandatory for us. Okay. Yes. Now come to this concept. 1 second. Yeah. So React.js, is it client-side script or server-side script?
Client-side.
Client-side script. Yes. Like that here, if you take HTML is also client-side script. So here HTML we are using to design the web pages. So here HTML is a web technology to design web pages. That's all. HTML is a web technology. We are using this web technology to design the web pages. Got it? Yes. So actually here, many people are thinking HTML is providing some controls like text box, button, radio button, etc. etc. Okay. HTML is not providing these controls. First of all, HTML is not providing these controls. HTML is providing some elements. Okay. By using these elements, we can display the controls on the browser. Where controls are available? Controls are available in browser. Is it clear? The controls are available in browser. These controls we can display with the help of HTML. Okay. Now here, HTML is providing many elements to display controls of browser. So Internet Explorer is one browser. Now it is Microsoft Edge. And Chrome is one browser. Firefox is one browser. Like that, all these browsers contains controls, input controls. Okay. So these controls we can display with the help of HTML. Okay. So HTML is providing many elements here. What the elements are available? IMG, input, like the different types of elements are available here. Got it? Yes. So here, every HTML element we should enclose it with angle brackets. So these are angle brackets. So we can call it as tag. Yes, every element is enclosing with angle brackets. For example, here IMG is one element. So we need to use that inside this angle bracket. Then it comes under tag. So if you place inside the angle brackets means less than greater than symbol. If you place inside the angle brackets, after that only browser can consider it as one HTML tag and display the related control. Okay. Yes. This is the concept. Every HTML element we should enclose it with angle brackets. Okay. Yeah. Every element is providing number of properties. We can also call as attributes. Yes, every control is providing many properties here. These properties we're also calling as attributes. Is it clear? Yeah, example, if you take IMG. IMG is providing some properties. What are the properties we have? SRC, width, etc. Input contain some properties here. So here just type value x like that. So every HTML element is providing some properties. These properties we are also calling as tag. Attributes. Okay. Yes. HTML is client side script, executes with the help of browsers. Yes, every browser contains interpreters. Using these interpreters, this HTML code is executing. Okay, HTML is client side script. Okay, HTML is not case sensitive. So we are not following any cases. We need not follow any cases. You can use any capital or small cases. That is not issue. Okay, you can use a small case or capital case. That is not issue. Next one here. HTML is errorless script. What is the meaning of errorless script? It is not displaying any error messages. It is completely errorless script. So even if you give the wrong element, for example, IMG is correct element. So in case if you give the wrong element, it will not display any error messages. Okay. So these are the basic things you should remember. And next one, HTML file extension should be .html or .html. Sorry, here this is HTML. Either you can use .html or you can also use .html. That's the extension of this file. Okay. Yes, every HTML file contains one extension. That extension is either .html or .html. Is it clear? These are the basic things which we have in this location. So here some part of HTML is required for us because see, one React project I will show you. Now here. So these are React programs, ATM batch programs. So if you open any program, okay. Now you can see this. So we have this input, okay, TD, like that here. So div, okay, div is there, input is there. So means these are all HTML controls, okay. So for every React project, okay, compulsory we are using HTML. So that's why basic knowledge. Actually, in companies, designers are available, HTML template designers. They will design the templates and they will give you. But later in that design phase, okay, you need to apply the React coding, variables, everything you need to buy. In that point of view, what is that element? Okay, that clarity you should have. Is it clear? So that's why we are discussing about this concept now. That clarity is very important. So due to that reason, we are discussing about this concept. Is it clear? So compulsory, we are creating the forms, we are creating that forms, registration form, login form, like that. These forms we are creating, we are working with these forms. So at the time of creating these forms, compulsory we should know about HTML elements. Like that in every React project, so HTML elements are there because this is client side script now. So that's why we are working with HTML. Already I told you one point. So client side script we are using to apply dynamic functionalities on HTML controls. Okay. So that point already shared with you to apply the dynamic functionalities on HTML controls. That's why it is very, very compulsory to have some minimum idea on this HTML. That's why it's initially we're discussing about this HTML elements. Okay. Yes. Now, one HTML file I want to create. So in that HTML file, so I will use some elements, okay, some tags I want to use. So this is basic information about HTML. HTML is, what is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. It is providing some elements. These elements we are using to display the controls and browser. All these elements we should enclose it with the less than and greater than symbol. So then we can call it as tag. Is it clear? Yes. And every element is providing some properties. Okay, those properties we will discuss now. So one new file, save this. Okay, so demo 1.html I have given. Yes, this is demo 1.html. So every HTML document structure starts with HTML tag. Inside this tag, we are using head tag and body tag. Like that. This is the structure of HTML document. It is clear. Every HTML document contains this structure. Now, what is HTML tag? What is head tag? And what is body tag? That we need to discuss now. Yes. So HTML tag doesn't have any functionality. Simply to say this is HTML page, we are starting with HTML tag. Means it describes the current page contains HTML elements. That's all. This tag describes the current page contains HTML elements. And head tag and body tag. These two tags are there. So in HTML, some elements are there. Those elements result is coming in head location of browser. Some elements result is coming in body location of browser. I will show you that first of all. So if I open this program in browser, what is our program name? Demo1.html. Right click, open with browser. Yes, it is open here. Now, so here in this browser, this is head location. And this is body location. Is this clear? Yes. This area we're calling as head location, and this area we're calling as body location. Is it clear? Yes. Now here, some elements result is coming in this head location, some elements result is coming in body location. For example, in HTML, title is one tag. Okay, that title information is coming in head location. So you want to take the title here. Yeah. Title. My side I have given for this title. Okay, title is one tag to display the web page title. Okay, so that I have taken inside the head tag. Now when I refresh, see where the title display here, this head location. And this white area we are calling as body location. For example, image control is there. Okay, that image displays in this body location. So that's the image tag we are placing where inside this body. So in my desktop, I have something like mango.jp. That image is available, right? Yes. IMG source is equal to mango.jpg and width is equal to 100 pixels like that. Now, if you observe here, that image is coming in the white area, that is body area. Like that HTML, two types of locations we have. One is head location elements, second one body location elements. So in HTML page, head location elements were placing inside the head tag, body location elements were placing inside the body tag. This is one format only. Is it clear? Even if you don't declare head and body tag, no problem. So elements will display in the same locations, but the proper structure, proper structure meaning is nothing but we need to take HTML tag, head tag, and body tag. There inside the body, we are displaying the all controls here. Is it clear? And JavaScript, where we can place the JavaScript or our React script here inside this head tag. Okay. JavaScript and React script, all these things we are placing inside the head tag. Sometimes JavaScript we are also placing inside the body tag also. That is based on the demand. I will show you when to place JavaScript in head and when we are using body, we'll discuss later. Okay. Yeah, this is the concept of this. Is it clear? Yes. Now, here, this is IMG source I have given, and width is one property to specify the width of the image control, like that we are using this one. So in HTML, we have different types of elements I told you. So those elements we should place inside these angle brackets. For example, without angle brackets, I have taken IMG. Okay. Then is it valid element? Yes, it is valid element only, but browser will not consider as a tag because it is not enclosed with angle brackets. So then what is the result of this? Browser will understand this is simple text message. So if you observe here, so it displays a text message. Is this clear? Like that. So here everything we should place inside this angle brackets, the elements, then only browser will consider it as one tag. Okay, now here you don't see that IMG. Now it is trying to display image control, but source is not given. So if you give the source, which file, which file you want to display, apple.jpg is there. Okay, now refresh, it displays the apple image. Okay, so and the image control, what the source have given, apple.jpg. And one more property I'm using here, width is equal to 100 pixels are given here. Refresh, what the output we got, 100 pixels width we got here. Okay, yeah, this is about this concept. Is this clear? Yes. Like that, we are using these elements on this location. Okay, yes. So now we are discussing about input controls. Before that, any questions you want to ask me, you can ask. Yeah, these notes I'm preparing to you. Okay, so those who register with DURGASOFT, they will get these notes, today's and yesterday's notes. Yeah. So here, once again, I'm telling to you, in React, in every program, we are taking the support of, we are using HTML. So that's why in HTML point of view, basic knowledge is required. Okay. So that's why 1 or 2 days, I am discussing HTML concepts. After that, I will start the JavaScript concepts. So JavaScript concepts we're discussing around 20 days. Okay. After that, we will start the React.js concepts. Okay. So if you know the basic HTML, then every React program is very simple to you. That time you don't get any confusion. when I'm using text box, button, image, these controls. Okay, fine. So now here, you want to ask any questions? Till now we discussed some points as Kamal, Prashanti, Priyanka. So you clear with these concepts, all of you? Siddh,
Yes, sir.
Tirupati. Hmm? Okay, fine. Now, input is one tag we are discussing. Okay, what is that input? Yeah. Before that, just mark you, I'm explaining. Mark you. Display, scrolling, content, browser. What is mark you tag we are using? So the mark you main purpose is we are using to this mark you tag to display the scrolling content on browser. Okay. So here just I will use that mark, Yes. Mark you open tag, mark you closing tag. So here, welcome to my site. I have given something. So here, mark is displaying that scrolling content like this. Now, if you observe this one, welcome to my site, the text is scrolling from one end to another end, from right side to left side, it is scrolling. Is this clear? Yes. So this is about the mark. So some properties are there. So here, that scrolling speed you want to increase or decrease, then properties and achievement attributes I told you. Scroll amount is equal, that is property. Scroll amount is equal to 40 I have given. Means every time it is jumping 40 pixels. Okay, now we can see here. See, that scrolling speed is increasing now. Initially, it is something like default value is 8 pixels, it is moving. Initially, it was moving 8 pixels, but now it is 40 pixels. Okay. For example, if I give 100 pixels, then refresh it. See, the speed is increased. So in case if I give here 2 pixels, refresh this, every time it is moving 2 pixels. Okay. So this is about what to do. Okay, so 8 I have given. Now you can see that 8 pixels it is moving. So one more attribute, okay, that is direction is equal to right I have given. Means it will move towards right direction. Now you can see it is coming like this. Yes, for example, up I have given means towards upward direction. It is coming like this. And down I am using here, moving towards downward direction. What the default value we have, that is nothing but, so just left is the default value towards left direction. This, yes, yeah. This is about that concept. Is this clear? Yeah. Next one here, scroll amount is there and direction we have. And next one, behavior is equal to, yes. We are applying the behavior here. Behavior means, so which type of behavior you want to use here? Alternate. Given behavior alternate. Now, if you observe here, alternate directions, it is scrolling like this. The previous one only one direction towards left, but now it is alternative directions. Next one here, slide. Now refresh. This is slide. Only one time it is moving. So like that we are using behavior. Just I'm using alternate. Okay, like that. So this is about marquee tag. Okay. Yes. So sometimes we are using this marquee tag to display some scrolling content on the web page. Okay. Yes. I will paste in your node file. Next one. Very important input tag we are discussing here. So every day we are working in our React projects that input tag. So input tag we are using to display input controls. Okay. So to display input controls on browser. So input controls are nothing but text box, button. All these controls comes under input controls. These type of input controls you want to display, then we are taking the support of input tag. Okay. Yes. So type is the property display type of yes. What the property we are using here? Type property. The main purpose of this property is to display which type of control you want to use. That type of control we can display here. Is it clear? Yes. Now we are discussing how to work with this input. Okay. Yeah. So in browser, I want to display the text box. Then we are using input type is equal to text. Displays the text box control like this. Yes, so user can enter some text. So in this text box, default any marked text you want to display, placeholder, enter name. So it displays some default mask text here. So the text displays like this. If there is no text in the text box, that time it displays. If I enter here, Scott is erasing that one. This is input type text. Okay. So we are working with a JS concept in React JS. Okay. In that point of view, that login form we are creating, and when login button is clicked using React, okay, we are sending one request to the backend server side. So in that point of view, we are using these input controls to display the login form. Is it clear? Yes. So next one here, this is text box, how to display. For example, password control you want to display. Input type is equal to simply password. That's all. Now save and refresh. Now it displays password control. For example, in your React project, you want to display the button control. Input type is equal to button. So without any text, it displays the empty button. You want to place some text. What the property we are using? Value is equal to just enter I have given here. Okay. Or value is equal something like click I have given. Now if I refresh, then it is displaying the button control with some default text. What is that? Click is the text it displays here. Okay. Next one we are using input type is equal to so radio. So it displays that radio button control. Now if I refresh, display the radio button. User can select this. Generally, in which point of we are using radio button. So any option. Okay, now here male have given and type is equal to radio and this is female. Two radio buttons are there. So these radar buttons are individual controls. That's why user can select both at a time. But I want to provide only one selection for these two radio buttons. Okay, so for example, 10 radio buttons we have. In this 10 radio buttons, we want to provide only one selection. Then we are providing common name to these all controls. Okay, so for example, this radio button name is equal to something like Gen I have given same name. Here also I am providing here. Gen I have given the same name. Then here in this point of view, these two radio buttons comes under one common control. User can select only one among these two, either male or female like this. Okay, sometimes in our React application, we need to display so that checkbox. Then how can you place type is equal to checkbox? Okay, like that. Now save this and refresh. So it displays the checkbox control. Any text you want to display, React I have given. So now it displays that checkbox like this. Okay, so for example, you want to display file upload control. Yes, we are using this one. So attachments point of view. Okay, so we need to provide the file upload control to user. User will select one file. When he click on the submit button through React.js program, we are sending to the backend server. So in that point of view, to select the file, we are using type is equal to file. It displays file upload control like this. Now, if you observe browse is there, in this browse, user can select, okay, so any file like this. Is it clear? Yes. So this is about file upload control. So these are basic input controls which we are using in our daily React applications. And the drop-down list dialog box you want to display. Select is the tag which we are using here. Okay. Now, if you observe this one, this is select tag. In this select tag, we are using option tags here. Okay. Now here option I'm using. So React close this option. Another option I'm using here, JavaScript. Okay, close this option. Like that, these are the options which we are using. Refresh it, and just if I click on this React JavaScript, like that it displays these options. So this is the way how to display the drop-down list dialog box. Like that, these are all comes under div tags. Okay, sorry, not div, input tags. Okay, these input tags we are using to receive some text or instructions from user. Okay, very important. Every day we are using these controls. Yes. Now let me copy and paste in your notepad. Yes. Now one next important concept is there. What is that? How many types of controls we have? So if you observe any HTML template, div tag is there, span tag, like there's some controls are there. Yes, yeah. We need to discuss about these controls. Actually, in HTML, we have basically controls are divided into two types. One is container, another one is non-container. Is it clear? In HTML, controls are divided into two types. One is container, another one is non-container. So what is container and what is non-container? That concept is very important for us. Is it clear? Yes. We will discuss that concept. Before that, any questions we have in this, till now we discussed these points. Any queries, any questions we have? So you got some idea about this HTML, how to display the button text box, these controls, drop down this dialog box, image control. Okay, like that. In this point of view, got some clarity, I guess, right? Yeah. Now, next very important concept is, so what is container, what is non-container, what is div and span differences. Like that, we have those things. Okay, we will discuss that one. Before that, one more element is there. We need to discuss hyperlinks. You want to display the hyperlinks in the web page, then we are using tag A, anchor tag. This is called as anchor tag. Anchor tag we are using to display the hyperlinks on the web page. Okay, so in our project also, React projects, we are using hyperlinks in many locations. For example, forget password, that is one hyperlink. Is it clear? A registration, that is one hyperlink. Like that, different locations we are using hyperlinks. So in that point of anchor tag we are using, one attribute is there, href. So means this anchor tag we are using to redirect from one page to another page. In notes, I will mention that. Yes. So using this tag, we can redirect from current page to another page. href is the property to specify redirection page address. Okay. Yeah. Now, simple tag, very simple. Okay, I will show you that one. Okay, 1 second. href is equal, for example, here, I want to redirect to google.com. Then here, http:// and text is click me something everywhere. Now, if you observe this browser here, so it displays that click me text. So this is our program demo1.html. In this program, we have that click me text. When I click on this, now we are getting that Google website. So this Google is external web page. In case I want to open one more web page in my system, not external page, local page. For example, here pro2.html file is there. I want to open that file. Then how can you open that file here? It's so simple. href is equal to that file name you need to provide. Okay, I told you here href property. So that is hyperlink reference page. What the file name we are using? pro2.html. Now save this and refresh here. When I click on this, that file is open. In this file, some content I'm displaying here. That content it shows here. Okay. So what the file is open now, you can observe here. So that is pro2.html. Like that, this is hyperlink commonly we are using here. Okay. Yes. So this is the example. Okay. Yeah. So like that, these are basic HTML tags. Now we need to discuss the main concept of container and non-containers. Okay. After that, I will give you explanation on the div and span table tags. Then we will shift to JavaScript. Is it clear? So this basic knowledge and what the concepts we are discussing tomorrow class. So those concepts, these are enough to work with the HTML to have some clarity on the HTML. Is it clear? Yes. So yesterday I prepared one notes for you. Yes. Yeah. This is last class notes, right? Yeah. In last class, not this one. The notes dot. Yes, this one. Okay, somewhere I saved that one. Yeah, demo, I guess. Yeah. Yesterday we discussed the basic introduction. Yeah, this is React and what it is supporting, like that we discussed here. Okay, so this is today's notes. You will get this notes to your mail IDs. Okay, after registration is done. If already you registered, so today itself you will get that notes. Okay, yes. Otherwise, after registrations, okay, you will submit the mail IDs in front office. Now they will send these notes to your mail IDs. Okay, yeah, fine. I think you people got the clarity in this point of view. Yes. Any doubts you can ask me now. See, don't fear to ask the doubts and don't hesitate to ask the doubts here. So you can ask any doubt in any point of view. No worries.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Who is this?
Sir, can you share the details regarding JavaScript? I mean, syllabus.
Yeah, JavaScript, I will tell you. Complete JavaScript. Okay. We're discussing about variables. We're discussing objects and we are discussing hosting. We're discussing asynchronous programming, promises, callbacks, IIFE, functions, object-oriented programming JavaScript. And the next one here, we are working with the closures. Okay. And the next one, bind, call, apply these functions. Event bubbling, we are discussing. Event trickling, we are discussing. Event looping. And objects point of view, window object, document object, navigate object. Okay. Array object, string object. Okay. And the next one, we are also discussing about hosting at hosting concept and scope levels. Okay, what is local scope and global scope, block scope, lexical scope. Okay, these scopes and ECMA ECMAScript standards and ECMAScript 6 features like yes, REST. What is REST? And next one, what is lambda function? Okay, and next one, what is this one, generator. Okay, how to work with the generator and default keyword like that here. And Ajax programming. Okay, fetch function in Ajax. Okay, XML HTTP request object. Okay, like that. All these concepts, document.get, document object already told you, document.get element by ID, all these things will be covered. So complete JavaScript is required. Okay, how to import the packages, how to export the packages. Okay, like, you got it, Tirupati? Yes. Any more queries? And exception handling in JavaScript, we will discuss exception handling, how to handle the exceptions, how to work with the try block, catch block. All these concepts we'll discuss. Symbol is there. What is symbol? Where to use symbol? And how to create object in manual ways. Object.create, object dot. Okay, let object letters are there, and functional object like that. Through class also we can create the object. What is prototype? Okay, how to add the properties at runtime using prototype, like that. All these concepts we'll discuss. Okay, yeah. Next, any more queries? So that's when JavaScript we are spending around 20 days. Sometimes it will extend also. Okay, but I will cover all these topics. Next, yeah. So in next class, I will discuss this HTML element types, content, non-content, those things. After that, a few more tags if I cover, then at the time of creating the components in React, you will feel very easy and flexible. So once this topic is completed, then I will start the JavaScript concepts. Okay, fine. So I told you initial 4 to 5 days means demo classes. We are spending around 45 minutes like that. So that's why tomorrow I will start these concepts. After demo classes, every day up to 8 o'clock we are spending here. Okay, 1 hour session every day. Okay, fine. See you in tomorrow class. You can leave now. Thank you.